Good afternoon. It is April 30th, day one of the AT lash. And the plan has changed right out of the starting gate. I got on the trail at Dix Creek Gap as planned, but I added a day on the front end of the hike because I have a reservation to stay at Chica and Sunsets on the 4th of May, and it's 40 miles to Franklin, which I was gonna do in like 3.5 days. But then I looked at the comments in Far Out, and there is the shelter that I was gonna stay at 24 miles from Dix Creek Gap has a massive bear problem. There is a bear or bears that has been stealing everyone's food. So yeah, I'm not trying to stay at the bear theft shelter. And I didn't want to have a 16-mile day in the first few days that I'm on the trail because the trail in Georgia is pretty steep. Well, it's smooth, but there's a lot of steep ups and downs. So tacking the extra day on and getting to Franklin in 4.5 days allows me to spread the miles out a little better and avoid the bear theft shelter. So yeah, let's go hiking. Say prayers for me. I want to hike for a whole month and see where I get. All right, let's go hiking. I think that is Sharp Top. Made it to North Carolina. And now the next miles from here to Rock Gap are fresh 18 miles that I haven't hiked yet. But I'm gonna go north about another quarter of a mile and stop for the night. And I'll wrap this video up when I get there. Right, made it to camp. I am at Bly Gap. I hiked 9 miles today. Things to note, I crossed into North Carolina. Georgia is as hard as I remember it being. And now going forward, the next from here to Rock Gap is all a new section of trail for me. From Rock Gap and beyond up to the NOC, I hiked that 4 years ago also. So I'm definitely having to re-hike miles so that I can have the continuous footpath, and that's okay. I'm having a good time. My bear can is jam-packed with food. I think a bear would have a really hard time trying to open it, because I have a hard time trying to open it. I have a little bit too much food, a little bit more than 4 days worth, which works out well because I started a day early. Because last night when I was at my friend's house, I was looking at comments on Far Out, and that's when I discovered that there's a huge bear problem from Beach Gap through Carter Gap Shelter. And these bears are, like, so far have been able to get almost everyone's food. So, not really sure why people are camping there. Anyway, I figured if I started a day early, it would give me extra time so that I don't have to do a 16-mile hike on day 2, which is what would have happened had I not seen that comment. So I'm really thankful that I saw the comment, and now I will be able to hike a reasonable mileage because I have the extra day to get to Franklin. Right, day 1 is finished. I am gonna edit this video and get ready to go to bed. See you tomorrow.